Air pollution is a major problem that we face every day. There are causes to it, effects, and solutions. You can all chip in to help.
There are many causes of air pollution. Some of these causes are emission from cars, pesticides and other farming chemicals, and also household cleaning products. Factories and cars also contribute to air pollution. What causes air pollution is the emissions from cars that have pollutants in them, and many chemicals such as carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, oxides of nitrogen, particles, and organic compounds.
Some effects of air pollution are acidification, which is chemical reactions involving things that pollute air can create acidic compounds, which can sometimes create acid rain, which can harm trees, animals, and other wildlife. There's also ground level ozone. Air pollutants that have chemical reactions can create poisonous gas ozone that cause harm to people, animals, and plants. Eutrophication, which is rain that has nitrogen that comes from pollutants on bodies of water and soils, which can result in algae growth and make conditions for living organisms harmful. Global warming is also a major problem. Air pollution causes greenhouse gases, one being carbon dioxide, which is a common exhaust from cars. Greenhouse gases trap heat from the sun in the Earth's atmosphere, causing global warming, which is causing ice to melt and killing wildlife who depend on ice to live. In fact, we predict that 2/3 of polar bears will disappear by 2050. Some health risks are asthma, lung cancer, chronic and acute respiratory diseases. More than 300 million people have.
Here are some solutions to air pollution. If more people use the use of carpooling to work, school, and public events, it would limit the amount of harmful gases put in our air. Also, if more people use public transportation, such as a subway, train, or bus, there would be less gas per trip. By just one person using public transportation each day, it can save 20 pounds of CO2. This is an equivalent to 4,800 pounds a year. Don't just remember the saying of reduce, reuse, and recycle. Do it. Most people don't actually have a recycling bin at their home. If you do any of these things that are bad for air pollution, here are some facts that might make you think twice about your actions. Aluminum cans can be recycled by 68%, any glass item can be recycled by 94%, and plastic by 40%. Even when I just walk down my street, not every house has a recycling bin. Do you? If you don't, change it. Use natural resources for energy. Solar panels are very popular right now. More natural resources to use are wind turbines and geothermal, which is heat. Even though these resources may be very expensive, they are better for the earth and actually lower heat and energy costs in the long run. Also, energy-efficient light bulbs are another way to help. These lights live longer while consuming less energy. This can help lower electricity bills. And when you get older, or your parents might even notice that there are more energy-efficient cars than others. Or when you buy a car, it will tell you how efficient the gas and energy is. Both of these things can pollute air, or if you have used a lot or wasted a lot. So when you buy a car, maybe this is something that you could look into. Also, more car companies are working on making more efficient cars, so they may be easier to find. If you have a camp or go outside during the night, you could use the small solar-powered lights instead of using the large energized lights. Another reason to use solar lights is because they are very cheap. You can get them in the summer for about $5 a piece. Or if you do use the powered lights outside, you could set a timer on them so that they don't run for an excessive amount of time. These are our sources: nlm.nih.gov,
nrdc.org,
environment.nationalgeographic.com.